Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaylin. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. Always happy to have you. If you are new here, I like to do a lot of book, lifestyle, reading, writing content here on this channel. So if any of that interests you, stick around. Today we have the start of a brand new reading vlog here on my channel. I am enjoying doing weekly reading vlogs lately. Since we're starting this vlog, I want to give you a little rundown of my week to start this out, talk about what we're reading, and any of the little goals I have in mind for this week. So today's Sunday, it's like 6 o'clock, and I'm starting this vlog and starting the vlog here mostly because my roommates are out right now, and they will be for the next couple of hours. They're hosting an Oscars dinner party at one of our friends' house, and I'm not in the mood to go, so I'm gonna have the house to myself for a couple hours, which is a great mental reset for me at the end of a weekend on a Sunday going into a fresh week. I am going into my second week of work feeling a lot of Sunday scaries, like really bad Sunday anxiety. I'll be honest. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that I didn't work for a month and a half, so we're resettling, transitioning, and it's a little anxiety provoking. So I've done a lot of my Sunday reset stuff, like my laundry. I took my Sunday shower, hence my hair being wet, and I'm setting myself up to be able to relax for the rest of the night. Monday, don't really have anything going on. It's a straight work week. Tuesday, I do have therapy after work, so that might be a little dicey trying to get home in time for therapy. And then Sunday, we are potentially expecting a nor'easter, a big snowstorm into Wednesday, so we could potentially have a snow day, no going into work situation, but I just don't know. Thursday and Friday, nothing really going on. Friday is St. Patrick's Day, and I live in South Boston, so I'm assuming that's gonna be chaotic, and this weekend coming up is probably gonna be chaotic. I don't do well with super busy crowds, big crowds, and busy city time. It's just not my favorite, and it makes me feel really claustrophobic and overwhelmed, so I'm actually trying to escape the city for the weekend. Today I do need to film that book review that's going up this week, and I want to do it while the book is still fresh in my brain. I have some books to list on Pango that I want to sell. My Pango is in the description box if you ever want to look at the books that I'm selling. I simply don't want to move them, so it is time to list them for sale. There are 2 books that I'm trying to read this week, and I'm doing a very good job. I won't say great. I'm doing a very good job of sticking to my March TBR. I'm doing really good. I finished 1 already, and I actually started 2 of them. I'm also trying to get better at reading multiple books at once. I actually took a tip from one of you who commented on one of my previous TBRs that if I could try reading 2 books that were very different, that it might be easier to have 2 books going at once. So we're gonna try that. First, I have Go the Distance by Jen Kalanita. This is the Twisted Tales Hercules edition. I'm reading this in preparation for a marathon 24 hours in Disney Day coming up in May. So I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm about 50 pages into it, and I really like the twist that we're building. It's completely separate from the Hercules movie, so she's not actually changing the story of the movie that we like. This is in the time after the movie. And then I also have The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This has been feeling like a book that I need to read. I need to know what happens, and I've just been super ready to start it. So I'm only about 30 pages into this one. I started that today, and I'm really liking it so far. I am kind of struggling to remember some of the specifics from the end of the Hawthorne Legacy, just because it was so fast and explosive and all of that good stuff. So it's a little bit of the struggle memory wise, but I'm still really enjoying falling back into this world, these characters, this storyline, and I'm picking things back up as we're reading. So I read Hawthorne Legacy back in July, so it's been quite a bit of time since I've read this series, so just remembering all of those little details. So these are the 2 I'm hoping to get read this week. If I get more done, that's great. To go film a review for This Poison Heart by Kalynn Bayron. This is my most recent read. I'm gonna film a review of this because I have some thoughts, and then we will get on to reading relaxing time today. Got my nails redone today, and I got Gel X for the first time. Aren't these cute? Okay, I'm gonna film my review and then probably blow dry my hair and get it styled for the week, because she's a little bit Hagrid, she's a little bit mop right now. I have filmed my book review, and I talked about all of my thoughts about This Poison Heart. and we're gonna list it on Pango. Pango will be in the description box if you want to see what I'm selling. I have been Cricketing little bookmarks, so I got a Cricut Joy as a little treat for myself, and I've just been Cricketing bookmarks for fun, which has actually come in very much in handy since I'm reading multiple books at once. I think I'm going to start with Go the Distance. That one is the shorter of the two and a little bit more, it's an easier read because it's more familiar, and I'm not trying to remember pieces from past books like I am with this Final Gambit. I don't think I said this earlier, but I do take the train to work, and it's quite the lengthy commute. It can be anywhere from an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. So that is like a very dedicated reading time for me. And I do that each way. So that's a lot of commuting. It means it's a lot of reading time.
This is my string. This is the string I like to play with. And I chase around in circles. Wow. She is speed.
Fun little fact, that red light is supposed to be really helpful when you're winding down to go to bed, so you're not feeling so anxious. It's supposed to reduce feelings of anxiety. So that's why I use the red light at night.
Okay, well, this is always a pleasant surprise to come into the kitchen too. We will be taking one of these for the road, that's for damn sure.
It is reading time, and I am gonna put some ambiance on to read
The Final Gambit, and then we have Go the Distance ready to go to read. This one is a bit longer. This one is about 375, it looks like. Yeah, like 365. And this one is like 325. So, like I said, I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it's a little bit easier of a read. It is like 8:20 right now. My goal is to kind of be in bed, winding down to go to sleep around 9. So I'm gonna set a little timer for about 40 minutes, see where we're at, see how much I can read, and then we'll put jammies on and get ready for bed. So I'm reading, and I just got to a point where Meg goes to find Philoctetes, and I'm reading Phil's point of view and his thoughts and stuff, and all that I am hearing as I'm reading is Danny DeVito's voice. Like, Phil is for sure still Danny DeVito, even in this book, which is just not really what I expected this Sunday, but I'm enjoying it for sure. Okay, it's like 9:10 and my timer for like 40 minutes just went off for reading. Maple's back. I read a solid like 60 pages, 65 pages. I'm on page 115 right now, and I really like where this book is going. Basically the twist here is it takes place after the events of the Hercules movie. We start the book at the end when Hercules is allowed to go to Olympus,
and he asks to remain immortal, to be with Meg, and instead of saying yes, Zeus says no in this one, and Hera offers Meg a deal that if she goes on this quest and proves herself worthy, she can become a god and live in Olympus with Hercules forever. So she just finished the first challenge in her quest and she's learning about the second one. I'm gonna take a break for today because I'm already, like, if you can tell, the bottom half is what I've read. I'm about a third of the way through, which is exciting, and I should get another good chunk of this read tomorrow, but it's 9:07. I'm gonna put a Disney movie on the background while I do my like last minute get ready for bed stuff. I have to pack my lunch really quick, put my pajamas on, wash my face, brush my teeth for sleeping, and then I'm gonna journal for a little bit while the movie's on and then go to sleep. So I'll probably show you the journaling portion, but I'm gonna go get stuff ready, drink a little bit more water. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this right in my bag for work tomorrow. I need to pull out my outfit. So last minute things, some low-key things to wrap the night, and then we are gonna go to bed to start a new week fresh. Monday's off to a tough start. I woke up at the time I am supposed to leave my house. So I'm racing to get ready to make the next bus to the T. And we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not Ubering because it's $50. So I'm gonna run and get ready. We'll do some reading on the train. We're 20 minutes late to walk to the bus. Happy Monday. I don't even feel significantly more rested. Okay friends, it's very late on Monday. It's like 10 o'clock. Had a late start this morning. Woke up like an hour late. Managed to get the outdoor in like 20 minutes. So I was really like only 20 minutes behind schedule. Was still able to get to work taking public transit. Worked out. I still got reading time on the train this morning, and because I was off my normal cycle of trains and buses, I had longer waiting time in between. Like I probably had 20 extra minutes waiting for my trains to come. Just that bottom portion left. I'm just over halfway. So I'm on page 200 right now, so I have about 120 left. I do get to work from home tomorrow because of this snowstorm that's coming, and there's potential to work from home on Wednesday too, which would be very nice. So since I don't have to go to bed super early and I can sleep in, I kind of want to stay up and finish this, partially because I'm in a good point, I want to know what happens, and partially because I do want to dive into this and get a good chunk of the final Gambit read. I would have had a train ride home, but my boyfriend Grant very kindly offered to pick me up today, and normally he has to work at night, but he didn't today, so we hung out for a bit and then he drove me home, which was nice. So hung out with him, had some good time with him, just hung out with my roommates for a bit, and now let's get some of this done for Go the Distance. So far, I'm really liking it. It's classic Twisted Tale for me. What I like is that they're expanding on the world and the characters that we know and just creating another adventure. I like that this one takes place after the Hercules movie because it feels like almost like another sequel or a continuation of a story I already love, another movie, a spin-off of a movie that I love. I'm seeing all my favorite characters. I talked about how yesterday Phil was in this and I was just imagining Danny DeVito. It's the same thing, so I feel like I'm just getting a little bonus chapter or like bonus epilogue from the Hercules movie. So I'm really liking this, but I'll give you more detailed thoughts on it tomorrow. I want to get some reading done. It is midnight and I just finished Go the Distance, the Twisted Tale. I have been reading pretty steadily for like the past 2 hours. I took a brief detour to buy an Easter dress, which we've secured, but I got to page like 280 and I was like, I should go to bed. Like I should be a responsible adult and go to bed. But then I thought to myself, you have 50 pages left. Just finish the book. And I'm actually still pretty awake, which does not bode well for me. But I finished the book. I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars overall. I think I expected kind of a longer quest for Meg to become a goddess. She basically had kind of a 3-part quest, kind of not really. At first I didn't really see how all of these pieces were going to come together, like why these 3 items were her quest, but it made sense in the story. So she had to go get Athena's double flute out of like a cave with a vampire bat in it, and not just like a regular vampire bat, like a mythical creature vampire bat, which gained her the favor of Athena. Then she had to go back to see her former lover, who she originally gave her soul to Hades to save. She had to go talk to him and learn about his wife who died. So she went back to see Aegeus, her ex-lover, learn about his wife Katerina and his daughter Cassia. And then she had to go back to the underworld and leave the underworld with Katerina, like help Katerina escape the underworld. It's very interesting. There's a lot more other mythology and characters and gods that we don't see in Hercules that came into effect, like Persephone played a big role, Aphrodite, Athena, all were like pretty powerful players here, as well as Hera. Like where Zeus and Hercules were kind of the focus of the movie, this was more between Meg and Hera. Overall, I think it had really great like themes and messages about what it means to be in love with somebody and like what a good love looks like as a partnership, where you know you can lean on the person and be vulnerable and ask for help and kind of be a team and work together. And that's something that Meg really learned throughout the book. And honestly, it had me for a minute. I did not think this was gonna have the happy ending that Twisted Tales normally do. Like I think I even said that yesterday, that you always can read these and know that a happy ending is coming. It kind of faked me out. I really didn't think that they were gonna have the happy ending. I thought Meg definitely was gonna fail. Like it seemed like she failed until like the last 3 pages. And I was like, oh my god, we did all of this, Meg, and you're still not going to be an immortal and be a god to live with Hercules forever. But we had a happy ending, rest assured. I'm going to start my day reading Final Gambit tomorrow. This one is done, and this is my 11th book of 2023. Alright, good morning. I'm awake.
It's 8. Still not on time. Still not when I normally get up, but I don't have to go anywhere today. And I was up pretty late last night. I was up until like midnight. So I'm gonna take 8 o'clock and I'm going to get some reading done all upside down on the Final Gambit before I get ready to work. I just set like a 30-minute timer. So we're gonna read for 30 minutes, start our day in Final Gambit, and then get ready to start our day. My sweatshirt for Disney World is out for delivery right now, so hopefully that comes in really soon and we can wear it because I'm super excited. I'm gonna love this thing. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Okay, just finished my 2-hour training, which I'd already done the learning for, so it was pretty boring. But I already heard back from my boss that I should work from home tomorrow. So 2 work from home days sounds great for me. And my Disney sweatshirt just came in. It's so cute. Look at this. This is for my 24-hour Disney trip. I'm gonna wear it for the next 2 days. That's so cute. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna go edit a video and then we'll probably read because I have nothing else to do today. It's 10:20 at night. I spent a lot of today editing videos, getting my videos for the rest of this week all set, and then tomorrow I will film and edit my videos for next week. I completely forgot I had therapy until like 15 minutes before. It was like 10:45 and I was about to settle in for the night, and then I remembered. But we had a good session. We chatted for about an hour. I had dinner with my roommates here, and wow, this light makes me look sickly. And then I made some bookmarks for just a craft. I got a little Cricut. I got the Cricut Joy, and I've just been like making little things here and there to get some creative time. So I made some bookmarks today. Most of them were flops, but I have clean sheets. I showered, and I'm ready to read the Final Gambit. My camera's gonna die, so I will check in with you in the morning, let you know. Good night. I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday morning. I know I said I would update you in the morning. Well, it's 12:30 in the morning, so technically it is the morning time. I can't read this series because I don't even remember that I'm reading, and then I read for 2 hours and I'm 200 pages in. I've just read 170 pages in one sitting, and I'm no longer tired, and I want to know what happens, and I want to keep reading. But we are adults and we have to go to bed. I'm sucked in, I'm sold, I'm like halfway through, and I'm not doing well. This book is so freaking good. This series, so good. So good. Jennifer, why are you doing this to me, girl? Hi vlog, I just filmed 2 videos. I filmed my Peter Pan recommendations and my Go the Distance review. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling energized. I'm gonna do some work for work time now. I'm really hungry, so I need to go eat something, but I don't quite know what I want to eat. I'm gonna eat, get some work done. I'm watching a Once Upon a Bron video. Okay, so I just chatted with Ari. I did some work stuff.
Ari and I, oftentimes when we work from home, we like body double and talk to each other while we get work done. So I got some stuff done. It's like noon. I was responding to some comments on my video from this morning. I'm gonna take my thumbnail for Friday's video, so that's all set. Yeah, we're gonna rock, we're gonna roll with it. And one thing that I'm gonna do probably while I'm on my lunch is I gotta move this bookcase because I know I have totes in this half of my closet, which the bookcase is in front of. Words. I want to see what I have for totes, what's in them, if they're empty, what have you, and maybe start packing some stuff because I'm moving. I don't know if I've said this in the vlog, but Grant and I just signed a lease on a house. So we're moving May 1st, but we can get in starting April 1st, which is literally 2 weeks from today. So I want to start pulling out stuff and having stuff so that weekend we can bring some stuff in and slowly move in and get that started. I don't want to live in a place where I don't want to live in my apartment for another month and a half, 2 months, and have it feel half empty, but I do want to make some progress ahead of time, so it's just kind of a balancing act right now. The problem is I have this bookcase that is obviously full of stuff, but I also have this full stack of books right next to it. Thanks to somebody. Truly, today has been ridiculously boring. I finished my work task. I filmed 2 videos. I tried to find other work tasks, to be honest with you. I went through my whole dresser, purged all of those drawers. I came up with another bag of trash or clothes to donate. I donate all my clothes. I don't try and like sell them or anything. I pulled 2 totes out of my closet for eventual packing. It's way back there, but there's a little flag pennant, I don't know if you can see it, that has all my Disney pins. So I added the ones I just got in November to that. I FaceTimed my mom. I called Grant. I did my title, tags, description box for my Friday video. I'm about to take the thumbnail, edit the thumbnail, get that done. And then I don't have any meeting for another hour. And that's like a half-hour meeting. So it's kind of annoying. I have an energy drink. I'm gonna get that stuff done for my video and then read, I think. But so far so boring. So bored today. I feel like I've got a lot done that I needed to around here to get ready for moving. So I feel good about that. But yeah, tough day, and I'm trying not to just read all day because okay, I had my 1 meeting today. It took half an hour. I've done more work for my job, and now it's time to read Final Gambit. I have dinner reservations at 7:30, which will be fun. Hi Meep. Hi Mama. So I'm gonna try and finish this before dinner. I should be able to. It's 150 pages. I'm gonna be addicted. I'm gonna fly through it. So I'm very excited. Let's finish it. Oh my goodness. Look at that little put. Is that your toes? Oh, sweet girl. Foot. That's your foot. Oh, hi. Hi friends, it's Editing Kayla coming in to close out this vlog and finish out this vlog. It is way later. But what I wanted to say was that the end of this vlog got a little bit hectic. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I was trying to escape the city of Austin for St. Patrick's Day weekend, which I did, but it meant that I stayed at my boyfriend Grant's house for like 4 or 5 days and was going back and forth between the Cape and all sorts of things. So I did not get a lot of reading done after this. I did finish The Final Gambit, and I talked about that in my March wrap up, so I will link that here for you guys to go watch so you can get my final thoughts on The Final Gambit. Honestly, I gave it 5 stars. I think it was the perfect ending to that trilogy. I was super happy with how it came out, and I think it was just so, like all of the books in that series, so gripping, so enthralling. It moved so quick. I literally could not put it down. So that was a great read. And then after that, I did start Fairy Tale by Stephen King, which is his latest fantasy release. That one was a doozy. It took me a little bit over a week to read, and that's the longest it's taken me to read any book this year. But I only read like the first maybe 50 pages of that book during the course of that week. But I know this reading vlog wasn't much of a reading vlog, more of a life vlog, but we will hopefully have some more reading and life vlogs coming up for you guys in the near future. Just getting settled with moving and wrapping all that up, and that's about it. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing, sticking around, joining the crew, and get ready for all the fun videos that we have coming up. I do know that another Read With Me is coming for Sunday this week. It's gonna be a longer one. It's gonna be like an hour-long read. Spoiler alert, I am reading How to Train Your Dragon, so get ready for that. And I will see you guys in my next one. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and happy reading. Bye.